Hi, Steve Von Brand here for the Bass College down here at Anchor Marine for the Chester County Bassmasters first open tournament. That wind's howling out there. We got all kinds of wood blowing in here to the docks. We're trying to clear it out. The water's all muddy, so we're going to check it out in a minute when they all weigh in. We're here with Marcus, and we've got Tom O'Worker. Everybody knows Tom.
My buddy Marcus.
Tom's Custom Rods.
Tom actually just did about 13 rods for me, with my partner and I. So I'm glad to get them back, and we put them to good use today.
Yeah, and if anybody's on Facebook, they saw that custom rod and down on our site too that Tom just did for one of our members. I think that was
in Baltimore, and he is in the 11th cab, and it had
right.
Horse and all that.
That really looked nice.
Up. And then there's a nationwide group of the Vietnam heads, the 11th cab. So we use their designation.
Yeah, people were commenting on that. They really liked that. That looked good. So what was it like out there?
We call them theme rods.
Yeah, I know that. I love that. And you can do that for anybody with any of their clubs, like the Marines or...
I do that.
Yeah.
I do a lot of military, do it in the military colors and the military decals.
Yeah. And they can get a hold of Tom right here at the Bass College. Just stop in the forums, click on Tom's Custom Rods, and there's a real good article too on affordable rods that Brian Novotny did, Bay Bass did for us, and some nice pictures in there. You can see what Tom does. So.
Yeah, we co-authored that.
Yeah, so check that out. So tell us a little bit about what happened out there, Marcus.
Yeah, we went out and it was a tough practice for us. We were catching good fish, but we had the water temperature dropped 6 degrees from
What was your water temperature that you got out there?
When I was out practicing yesterday, it was 56 to 59 is what I found. When I went out this morning, it was 50.
So, okay, that made a major difference.
Yeah,
with a front
difference.
Coming through and then a drop like that overnight.
We also been having blowout tides, so the tide was extremely low.
Right.
So with that said, we set up on a channel edge in a staging area right outside of a spawning pocket. And
caught them, just have to see how it holds up, huh?
We had to revert to finesse fishing.
Yeah.
And then we caught them, but a lot of 13 and a half to 14 and a half inch fish. So
yeah.
We probably caught 20 fish, and out of 20 we had 2 keepers.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll see how they hold up. We'll check everybody's out the way, and hopefully that'll hold up for you.
We'll see.
John, you ready?
Yeah.
GPS? Yeah, mine was too. I would set an alarm on my phone.
If I just throw my phone in the...
This is boat 21. Eli, you're ready, right? Ready?
Yeah, Sean, where do you want me to take these pictures at? Just
Right in front of the banner. Craig is going to hold the weighing bags for you. 513.
For which boat, bud?
21. One fish. 513. Come on, partner. You netted him. You netted him.
That's nice.
Last 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Picture is going to be that boat number.
So what, this is...
But we know who this is.
Was it okay, or?
No, we got 5.
Okay.
5.
Novak's got 5.
Yep. Well, we fished together.
You did fish together? All right.
Yeah, Matt and I fished together.
All right.
Caught a lot of fish, but only 5.
Well, we'll see how it holds up. It was tough for people out there. Some nice looking hoodies. Is that done by Rageous?
It's a Rageous. Wish I had this brother.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, brother. I'm thinking the middle one.
The one in the middle.
1477.
And if there's a lot of water up there, you don't have to because it's tearing, but it runs out. So you might as well. Get back right.
Boat number 15, Frank.
1286. Get some pictures, Lou.
You catch all the fish, you get carried a bag. That's good stuff. George, just wait until it'll settle down and then right here, just put the bag. It's easier.
You don't have to measure that.
Sit out there in the back of the boat with back of the boat with Mike Centaur.
Good, man. It was real good. He got most of the fish, but it's tough being on the back of a boat with Mike.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah. No, he just like he cleans the water out in front of you, and then you got to figure out what you're going to catch.
You got to back cast them, you know.
Yeah. So you got 5, right?
Got 5.
See how they hold up.
2 good ones, 3 dinks.
Okay.
Would have had a shitload if it was 12-inch limit. You know.
Yeah.
15 inches. It was tough to get 15 inches.
Yeah. So were they all finesse fish, or?
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what everybody I talked to said. They started out trying to catch them on power
Moving
fishing.
baits, yeah. Rattle traps, you know, swim baits. None of
Just
that.
didn't happen.
No.
So you did. Mike used the Humminbird 360 really to zero in on them like he usually does.
Yeah, you know, you'll pull up on a dock, but you know, 200 feet off the dock, 100 feet.
Yeah.
You see a lay down or something.
Right.
Fish keen on, yeah, they're getting smart. They're keen on offshore stuff.
Right.
Versus more dock.
Yeah, they won't in a couple weeks. They'll start to move in, and then
they're getting pounded.
Yeah.
When I was out here Thursday, there was 30 boats out here practicing. It's tough.
yeah. Well, we'll see how this stuff holds up.
Yeah,
We'll see
we'll
what
see how it
everybody
holds
gets.
up, yeah.
We'll see in a minute. 1956.
Bag, guys.
7 something?
Grab 3.
Well, I'm turning up.
Behind the banner, please.
609.
Boat 2. Behind the banner, please. 1027. Okay. Here they come.
Hey Steve, I'm Brent.
All right, so we're going to weigh these in, see what they do, huh?
Yeah, we should fit in there somewhere.
Impressive.
Those are 2 I hold up for the picture, Matt.
482.
You basically stay there all day.
You coming to me or am I coming to you?
You're coming in.
We moved around, but it didn't do us any good. Yeah. We kept looking for a couple more of them, and yeah, we were just reading for sure. There he is.
I was blown away. We went over the Susquehanna. They've got 2 big ones.
Have a good day.
That was it for us. Wow.
He's there.
Not where I expected.
Yeah, he was close.
Good.
But he made it.
You ready?
Yep.
Be like the guy in Texas.
1544.
Kano and Bushtel. Bushtel.
Michael, you couldn't give Matt one of the big ones?
No. No, I had to work hard for that.
Hey, listen, man, if you were on Survivor, you wouldn't be starving tonight.
19, 5, 6, 15, 44. 482. 482 and 482. And then there's a 5.
There's 2 5-pounds.
Is it 2 5?
Still.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I think John said almost 15 pounds again.
We was dragging base, couldn't get a bite, cranking, trapping, shake your head out there and drop shot. I think that cold front. High pressure. I don't know.
It's like 20 or 30 fish.
31.
Steve Murphy.
31.
Come on, pay attention. Trying to get stuff done.
Restaurant bar. Dinner's on Steve.
Rockfish bites. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, you are. That's on the bottom.
Boat 16, helmet tag.
Netter.
$50 Cabela's card. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Brian. Take a picture of that board.
Boat 15, 7th place. $20.
Okay, Tom, good to see you. Say hi to
Mike Rod, right? Do it again next weekend.
You know, I heard about that right here, yeah. Which club is it? Marin Point Open. Is it on the internet too? 6th place, boat 2. Who is that? Cullen and Booker. Cullen and Booker. Croce and Netter. Get the net. Say it right. Johnny Van Oor, boat 6. Oh yeah. Third place. Boat 18, Rosenwig. Second place, boat 23. Centaur. Fight. Thank you. First base, $11 and a $50 Mud Button Baits gift card. Boat 7. Scarpa and Sopwith, 19.56 pounds. Big bag. Big bag. Good job, guys. Second lunker. That's how you do it.
Say that. Canal. Yeah.
Boat 16, helmet set for 580.
You're 6 pounds.
$50 something like that. Give it all right, lunker. 583, boat 28.
We didn't think we had that much.
Well, sometimes they're 4s instead of 3s. You just don't know. Thank you all for coming out. Next one's April 23rd.
After the spawn's over with, let's go be 3s. Right now, they're 4s.
You gotta go online and read what they just put out another memorandum last night. They changed the size again. It's all screwed up. What they did was made it easy for BASS to fish the Potomac. And they're making any clubs with over 10 boats have to get a permit. And if you read what they wrote, it says you're going to have a 100-gallon aerated tank to run any tournaments, and you're going to have to take the fish back out and release it on specified spots. It's basically going to eliminate any club. There's not too many clubs that have 100-gallon aerated jet aerated. I'm sorry, Wednesday, you're grabbing net.
If you want to come back out, take a look at my boat. I have 5,200. You'll see where I did it because that cup fills up with water.
So it's got those like happy nose at the top. That where it goes in.
If you look at mine, where I filmed it, mine don't look. Oh, it's super annoying. Yeah, super annoying. Yeah, I try. Yeah.
All right, we're here with Matt Novak, Mike Centura will be over in a minute. They took second today with, what'd you have,
1470, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Pretty good.
You were on a lot of fish, I understand. They just weren't 15 or inches or above, huh?
Yeah. I mean, as soon as we pulled up to one spot, you know, every other cast there was a fish, or a bite at least, but it was all, you know, 12-inch, 13-inch
Right.
fish. And, you know, tried a variety of baits, bigger baits, moving baits, jigs, you know, anything you think of. And all they wanted was finesse.
Right,
But for every 4 short fish, you know, you got maybe a keeper.
right.
Maybe 8 fish. For every 8 fish, you got.
Do you think the color mattered on the plastics, or did it?
Yeah, it matters a lot. You know, you look at clear water, and you know, you're thinking green pumpkin. You know, I started off with green pumpkin. You know,
Right.
we pulled out around Carpenter's Point.
Right.
And you were thinking, you know, clear water. You know, green pumpkin, something natural. No, they went
Dark.
black.
Yeah.
June bug, black.
Interesting too, because it
It is
seemed to be the way it was even in a few years back with the frogs when they were on a frog bite. When you went, even though they were hitting all the frogs,
Yeah.
you went with the black frog,
Yeah.
and they just killed it
They killed it.
compared to the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, you know, throughout the years, you know, I've always been taught, you know, black, you know, in the middle of the night, you take a Senko or
Yeah.
black worm, anything, you hold up in the moonlight, you know, you could see it the most.
Yeah.
So the fish could see it the most. You talk to a lot of professional elite guys, they say the same thing. The black is a key color.
Well, we got our Battle on the Bay is coming up on April the 9th. Going to be right here at Anchor Marine. So
I started practice, so I can't wait.
all right, we got a couple
super
weeks left, and
excited.
we'll all be here. We're going to have a good turnout, some great
I hope-
sponsor prizes. So we look forward to seeing you and Mike
Praying
then.
for 50 boats.
Yeah, at
minimum.
least.
Praying.
should be
Super
great.
Excited about it. I can't
Oh,
wait.
here's our second place winner today for the Chester County Bassmasters First Open, Mike Centura. And he was fishing, Matt Novak was fishing in the back with him. And Matt was...
kept trying to come to the front of the deck. I said, Matt, the back of the deck. He says, well, I'm a boater too. I said, well, okay, come on up, we'll share it.
So they were all on the finesse, like we said, basically just zeroing in on a key spot. I mean, something specific within even the community hole.
Yeah, we sort of just had a little area with there was a back eddy, you know, a current, you know, main river current back eddy, and you know, we just picked it apart. You know, we let it alone, we came back to it, we let it alone, we came back to it, we looked for some, you know, some bigger fish in a couple different places, and that tide never came in today, and I think it was probably 2 feet lower than it normally is, and so a lot of our high tide stuff wasn't going to work out. So we just kept going back to this eddy current area, and we worked our way through 20 or 30 fish to get a, you know, 15 and a half pound limit.
Yeah, and it won't be long. We'll be here at Battle on the Bay with you and Matt and our other staff, and should be a great turnout. And maybe some of those riot baits, fuzzy beavers, and all that kind of stuff's going to come into play then, huh?
Yeah, actually I caught a handful of my fish here today on this riot little creeper jig. It was just dragging us down in that eddy current, and fish after fish after fish on this little guy. It's,
Yeah, that's a hot little bait.
oh, it's a great little bait.
And you were catching some big fish this winter in Jersey on that too, weren't you?
Oh yeah, it's like a secret, but I can't keep it a secret. It's just so good.
That's where you use it too, though, isn't it, Mike?
Oh, I use it everywhere I fish.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got pressured fish, or you know, if you're trying to fish deep.
Yeah.
You know, but a pressured fish, it's a compact jig, a quarter, 3/8, ½ ounce, and you know, light line, 6-8 pound test, and drag it around in deep water where the fish live.
All right, well, they can pick that up. Just come to our site. There's a link right to the Riot Baits there on Tackle Warehouse, so you can go directly to the site, or just talk to Mike about it in the Ask a Pro Staff section. He'll fill you in some more on Riot Baits.
Coming up in 2 weeks, right?
Right, and we'll see you at April 9th on Battle on the Bay, and
we'll be here.
It's going to be a big turnout, some great sponsor prizes.
I'll be there.
Here's Mike Ward.
Mike looking good as always.
Mike, tell us a little bit about what happened down there on the Potomac. I know Ben Werbos is down there today fishing the Ram Series, right, on the Potomac, and it was pretty rough there yesterday, wasn't it?
That's not where it collects.
Yeah, it was.
That whole cup
The
fills up is what it does.
wind picked up pretty good in the afternoon, you know, around 12, 1
In fact, you
o'clock,
take
and
those
it
two
was
screws off,
pretty
and,
steady,
and
you know,
just round
20,
it,
30
slide
mile
up, take
gusts.
them wires, slide
So
this whole
it got
pod
ugly,
off
and we
of
just kind of ran to the back of Creek in the Mattawoman and just fishing some laydowns and some, you know, rocks, some drop-off points.
You know, when you pull it up, I mean, a couple drops.
Tide was really out because of the full moon that we had, so we had an extremely low tide that we battled most of the afternoon, and it never really even turned and started coming back in until maybe 6 o'clock, and then it started whipping pretty good on us. But you know, caught a few fish, nothing spectacular.
You caught 3 pretty nice ones, though, didn't you?
Yeah, we actually then got a few cranking some rock with square bill.
Yeah.
And the better fish came off of that. Got a few good bites in Marina.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, we'll see how Ben did today. He'll be reporting in to us later tonight, and then you'll be getting that video done from now. I know you got hours and hours of video from the
we've got some
Potomac.
neat video footage. It's not a lot of fish catching, but we got some neat action, you know, on the water, battling those big waves and stuff like that. So it should be a neat video to look at.
All right, well, we're going to look forward to seeing that soon, and just stop on the Bass College site on the Facebook, and then, of course, stop in and see us on our Battle on the Bay page for any information you need on that. You can pre-register ahead of time. We're going to have a big turnout, lots of sponsors, like we said, lots of sponsor prizes, so it's going to be a great tournament here on the Bay, and you can stop in and see some of the Potomac video. We're going to be down there again this year, so we've got a lot of big things coming up, and we'll see you guys all down on the water, and we'll see you April 9th for the first tournament for Battle on the Bay.